For the people who just don't know, my name is Crimson, and this is a News Friday. That's what I'm going to call it. Or Crimson News Friday. Something, I don't know, working title. Anyway, this is the day where I talk about what interests me in the news today. And today, I have 3 subjects. I'm going to try to get through these subjects really quickly so that way you know what's going on. First news thing is the 19-year-old teenager who faked her pregnancy for 10 months. Now, if you haven't heard, this teenager was pregnant with triplets, and for the last 10 months has been faking her pregnancy with a fake belly, fake sonograms or ultrasounds of the baby, and a fake DNA test. So apparently there's this website called fakeababy.com or something along those lines. I don't remember the exact website, but it's basically a website where women go on there and practically fake a pregnancy as a quote unquote prank, which I don't think is a prank. It's kind of crap. Anyway, this teenager's been faking her pregnancy for 10 months. Has been getting, had a baby shower, going through, the whole 9 yards with the pregnancy until around 8 to 9 month mark when her family started to suspect that something was going on. Because, when you have triplets, the triplets are more than likely premature. So, when the 10-month run for the 2 months, the team was trying to come up with a way to kind of like things are fine. I don't want to go to a doctor. Blah 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, these women who seen these pictures, it's like, hey, these are fake. This is the website that she got them from because the baby, the ultrasound doesn't move. The baby hasn't moved in the ultrasound, right? Blah, 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 whatever. So she finally came out and admitted that, she had a miscarriage at 6 weeks. And for the last 9 months, she's just been faking it, which is, it's bullshit. It really is bullshit because here it is. You are pregnant, right? And you have a miscarriage. I know people who have been pregnant who had miscarriages, and that's just life. Sometimes stuff happens, and you just gotta pick yourself up and move on. To fake a pregnancy for that long, getting gifts and having a baby shower and dragging people along, having believed that you are creating life, going on a website which and the website is immoral in my opinion, right? It's just complete bullshit. The website has been scrutinized for making these fake pregnancy things because women have been using these to kind of quote unquote trap men into these relationships or trap men into these commitments that they really don't want to have with this particular woman. Anyway, a guy came on claiming to be the teen's brother, said that she's in the process of returning all these gifts and blah blah blah. I think that this is just complete crap. You shouldn't fake a pregnancy. If you had a miscarriage at 6 weeks, say you had a miscarriage at 6 weeks and just move on. If the guy didn't want to be with you, if the guy loves you, he's going to be with you. If the guy just kind of goes like, woof, I dodged the bullet there and just leaves, then guess what? You didn't really want that guy in the relationship anyway. Second story, right, is really not that far away from me. Just that fast, I just forgot the name. But there's a clerk down in Kentucky, which really is literally 30 minutes away, a 30-minute drive away from me, has been denying same-sex couples marriage licenses because it goes against our religion. As of recording this video, the court has deemed her in contempt of the court order to issue same-sex couples marriage licenses, because if you've been living under a rock for the past few months, for the past summer, same-sex marriage is now legal in America. So whether you're religiously against gay marriage or not, if you're a elected official, which this woman is a elected official in Kentucky, you are obligated to issue licenses to married couples, whether they be the same sex or not. So she says it's against her religious belief, and there's videos of her saying that I've been deemed by God to deny you your legal rights of legal marriage licenses. I don't care what the government says, even though I work for the government. No, technically I work for you and the government. I will not issue you these licenses because it goes against my religious beliefs. Which is, look, I don't care what your belief is. You have to accept facts here. Gay marriage is here. Get used to it. All right? If you have a problem with gay marriage, then you suck it up and deal with it. Right? But you don't, if you're an elected official, it is your job to do your job. And if you don't want to do your job, guess what? Quit your job. All right? I'm glad this woman is going to jail. I'm glad this woman is going to jail because she deserves to go in jail, because it's discrimination against people who don't follow your same sort of lifestyle or whatever, right? Religious beliefs or not. Stop being ignorant. Stop being fools, because it's 2015. Wake up, smell the coffee. No one gives a shit about your religious beliefs, right? And that goes for all religious beliefs cases that's been going on lately. I don't want to bake a cake for a gay marriage. I don't want to serve people because they're gay. I don't want people in my establishment because they're gay. I don't want to issue licenses to gay married couples because they're gay. Shut the fuck up and go away. Really, go away, because you're wasting air, really. And the last topic I want to talk about, right, is one that matters to me because I am a man of color. I am a black man. Black Lives Matter. Now, I'm going to say this real quickly. Over this past week, there's been a whole lot of issues with Black Lives Matters, as far as people saying that it is a hate group. It is not a hate group. Black Lives Matters, for the people who just don't know, is a movement that says that, hey, my life matters as a black person and should not just be discredited because of law enforcement. Law enforcement needs to be responsible for the actions they take when involving black people, as far as black people being killed and shot for needless reasons, right? It's really sad. It's really disgusting that news outlets like Fox News, specifically Elizabeth Hasselbeck and Bill O'Reilly, saying that Black Lives Matter, hashtag Black Lives Matter, is a hate group and should be labeled as such. It's not a hate group, you idiots. It's about my life mattering when people in law enforcement that's supposed to be protecting the lives of this nation's citizens, which I am, and not killing them for needless reasons. For the case that happened in Cincinnati not too long ago, right, where a man was pulled over and shot and killed in his car for no reason, right, should never happen. The things that happened in Baltimore, the things that happened in Chicago, New York, Ferguson, Missouri, all around this country, right? And it's sad. It's really sad that these news outlets, Fox News in particular, has been saying that Black Lives Matter is a hate group. It's not a hate group. It's a group that supports one another. It's a stand up for equal rights here. It's a group that says, hey, you can't just kill us and then get away with it. This is not the early 90s. This is not the 80s. This is not the 70s. This is 2015. Like I said earlier, you can't just get away with murder. That's basically what officers are doing. Officers are been doing this for years. Been killing people of color, black people just like me, for whatever reason, because they feel threatened or feel, whatever reason, falsifying documents, lying to us about the situations that happen. If you feel like Black Lives Matter is a hate group, then you know what? Fine. Believe whatever you want to believe. But the fact of the matter is, that my life matters. And I shouldn't have to go around every single day worrying about, is this my last day on earth because I'm black and an officer pulls me over. It's really sad that's basically my everyday life. Every time I see a cop, right? Every time I see an officer of the law, I have to breathe. I have to remember to breathe. I have to remember I haven't done anything wrong. I hope that nothing sets this guy off to pull me over and end my life for no reason. That's what Black Lives Matter is. But I overshot my video. I had to put that out there. I couldn't just leave that the last 30 seconds of this video. I had to say something. So, till next time, people, this is Crimson Legendary Status. I'm out. Deuces. Hey, thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, please leave a like rating. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. And if you liked the video and my channel, please help support my channel by going to patreon.com/crimson for the people and leave a donation for me. It'll help out the channel and help me give you, the people, better content for the people. Till next time, people. Thank you. Deuces.